Oh, so look at these beans, how they're simmering, and see how the broth is thickening, and it's just going to be great. It's going to take a brownish kind of color, and it's going to go really well with the green. We're going to let the tomato simmer in there, and it's just going to be great. I'm going to put it in the lowest sim now, because it's done. It just needs to simmer to get thicker. So now that we, I think we say so fried the rice, I guess, and it's just let it absorb the tablespoon of olive oil that we put in there with the garlic. And so now that that's ready, we're just going to add the same amount of the cabbage. And so I'm adding just 1 cup. It's only 3 of us tonight, so we don't need to do that much. We just added a teaspoon of sea salt to this mix. And now we're getting ready to add the water and let it simmer. Rice is so easy to cook. You let it boil at medium heat. Once it boils, you cover it. You turn the heat to the lowest possible, and you just let it simmer until it dries. Okay, so now that this finally boiled, we're going to turn it off all the way to the lowest possible. And you want to cover it. And it's going to dry out. The rice is going to mix with the cabbage, and it's going to taste really good. Finally, this has been simmering for a long time, and look how nice and thick that looks. Yummy. And we're just going to turn it off and let it stay there. And then in the time that the chicken finishes cooking and the rice dries out, it's just all going to be ready to be served in a delicious plate, and you're going to love it. To finish our rice, we're going to put some green peas, or petit pois as we call it, and some red bell pepper lined up on top. It seems like something fancy, but we actually do it on regular family dinners at home, I tell you. So I'm just going to finish. I had started doing some of these, and I'm just going to do like a few more strips. And we're going to pour our rice on the dish. Oh, yummy. See how it mixed up with the cabbage, and it's just, you can still see it and perceive some of it, but it's not that distinct, so it really melts away like together really good. It blends well, that's more like it. And then we're just going to sprinkle some green peas on top. This is so healthy and so yummy. The peas add a little bit of sweetness to it, and then look how easy that is. I just sliced, a few little wedges of red bell peppers. Doesn't that look amazing? And we're just going to cover it and let it sit until the chicken is served. Then for the beans, I already poured them over here. And by the way, you could have done this in one of these containers and just bake them if you have more time. But I wanted to do it in a fairly short amount of time. So to the beans, all we're going to do is sprinkle some cilantro on top. I chopped it previously. And we're going to cover them again. And then once we serve the chicken, we're going to be able to put the dish together.